Good afternoon, Nerd Flickers. It is Tuesday. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve, and I was gonna post a vlog about like my favorite movies this year, but I thought I would just talk about my favorite moments this year. I just want to say how fun this year has been, and it was a lot of the stuff that has happened this year was with you guys, and like number one being like going to Leakycon, getting a tattoo. One of the big ones was going to Miami to go see John Green with the Fault in Our Stars cast. That was a lot of fun too. And I think my favorite moment of this entire year, it's like a week-long event, is when I went to Paramore, and then I went to Warped Tour the next day. Then I had a day of rest, and I had to pack for a week to go to the beautiful Orlando, Florida for Leakycon. Leakycon was so much fun. I went with you guys, and I also met up with an old friend that lives in Orlando, and I also met a bunch of new friends that didn't think I would do, and I was actually excited that I made new friends and made new memories, and I met my pen pal for the first time. We went to the Open at the Close event with 1,000 people. Sorry for being so cliche, but it was very magical, and I couldn't have picked better friends to go with to this event than you guys. And Ricky made like a lot of memories, like meeting John Green and waiting in line, doing the sing-alongs and all the meetups and all the fun events that we got to attend. Con is different. It's a different place I've never been before, and it's got a different energy that I've never experienced, and I'm glad I did experience it because there's a whole bunch of love and a lot of life and light, and it's like this warm embrace, and I feel like just a nice huddle of friends that it's comforting and it's safe, and it's definitely a place that I would go to again, like within a heartbeat. And then on the last day, which was Esther Day, we Kinley and I got tattoos, and I got this Star Won't Go Out logo tattooed on my arm in honor of Esther and in honor of you guys as well, because of Esther, she was like the glue to the community, and she still is now. But she pretty much, like, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have known about John and Hank, and I wouldn't have known about you guys. And you guys have really changed my life a little bit. In my last vlog, I talked about how I had my jar, and I ended up opening everything, and it is a lot of stuff. I think it's 100 papers, and it doesn't seem like it's 100. It probably seems like more, but this is 100 happy moments that I've had this year. And I'm going to read one that I forgot that I posted in here. That I forgot I rolled up in here. And it's about you guys. So I had an old journal where it was, post something, like you're supposed to write in every day, and I never did. And it was like, I think it was like 2005 or 6 or 7, I don't know. But it was May 19th, and I wrote this on May 20th, and the prompt was, do you like to meet new people? I like meeting new people when the time is right. I believe people coming into your life for a certain reason, but unsure for how long they will stay in your life. I met my Nerdfighter friends in the fall of 2013. I had been a Nerdfighter for almost 4 years at the time, but never met any local Nerdfighters, and quite frankly, I didn't think they exist. We clicked instantly when we all met in person for the first time, better than in the Facebook group. And since the first night, I've loved and cared for them. They made me feel comfortable in a crowded room. They didn't judge my looks, what I looked like, they didn't judge my looks, which considering I had burnt my face right here, over here. I burnt half my face last year when we first met, and nobody said a word, and I liked it because I went at my job, everyone asked what happened to my face, and it was kind of embarrassing in a way, but also uncomfortable just because I burnt my face. They made me feel comfortable in a crowded room. They didn't judge my looks, what I loved, and how much I loved it. Instead, they praised me for it, related to me in everything. I have never met anyone that did take me for what I am. They're my nerds, my weapon, my protectors. They're who I think of when I see Nichols, who I go to when I need to fangirl over things. Because I can't even put into words how much they mean to me and how much they and Nerdfighteria has changed me as a whole. They are a reminder I am not alone in this. They are my patronuses. And I love you guys, so that was what I wrote, and I put it in my jar because I think it was after one of our first it was not one of our first meetups, it was after maybe one of our meetups and maybe probably one of our Google Hangouts. And what I also thought was pretty funny was that the little picture was a guy on a chat room, and that's how I make friends now. I have so many friends through the internet. I was going to reply to your post, McKinley, and I definitely will, don't worry. And also I wanted to do Miles's post too, which was like the first vlog he ever did, which is walk a mile to where you live, somewhere that's a mile away from your house. And I definitely want to do that. I just work a lot, and I work a lot during the morning and day, and I get off at like 4 or 5 or 3 o'clock, and then by the time I get home it's like dark. So I want to definitely do it on a day where I'm off and I'm not doing anything and I have enough light, and that way if I get lost I can just use my phone. So I definitely want to do that, and I will do that, so don't worry. But I think that's it for today, and I will see you guys definitely next year. But until then, you guys have a great New Year's Eve party. I'm so sad I can't be there. DFTBA, I love you guys. Happy New Year's, and I will see you soon.